Think compounding only matters once you're rich? Not true. There's a number, smaller than you think, where money quietly flips from you working for it to it working for you. It's less than you think, and you can hit it faster than you realize, if you understand how the math of patience really works. Keep watching, because that's what I'm going to show you. Imagine standing on a snowy hill. You crouch down, scoop up a tiny handful of snow, and roll it once. Not much happens. You roll it again, then again. Each turn adds a little more weight, a little more speed. Before long, that tiny snowball starts gathering snow on its own. That's not luck. That's physics. And it's the same way money works when you let compounding take over. Compounding doesn't shout. It doesn't flex. It builds in silence. Every dollar you save is like that first roll. It gathers a few flakes, then those flakes gather a few more flakes, and so on and so on. Slowly, quietly, unstoppable. And you don't need to be rich to start your snowball rolling. You just need to start before the snow melts. Most people misinterpret compounding. They hear it and picture secrets of wealthy people or dull math. But compounding is really just patience and discipline in disguise. Start small, remain consistent, and let time do the heavy lifting. The real problem is impatience, not complexity. Most stop too early, just before the magic happens. Those who believe in the process, however, see their little snowball become an unstoppable avalanche. So how big does your snowball really have to be before compounding starts supporting you? $1 million is everyone's dream. It appears almost legendary, like a mountain only the wealthy can climb. But what if I told you it's not as far off as it seems? Let's look at actual numbers. Assume your money grows 8% annually on average, which matches historical stock market returns. You would need approximately $215,000 today if you have 20 years ahead of you to get to $1 million. Stretch that to 30 years though, and you only need about $100,000. You didn't work harder, you didn't invest more, you just gave your money more time to roll. That's the quiet magic of compounding. It doesn't matter if you're not starting big. What matters is that you start early and stay consistent. So the first major lesson? You don't need to push harder, you just need to start sooner. Because with compounding, time isn't your enemy. Procrastination is. Now, think of compounding like a highway with multiple lanes, each moving at its own speed. The slower lanes feel safe, but the faster you go, the quicker you reach your destination. Let's look at 4 growth lanes that people can choose for their 30-year journey. Lane 1, 4%, the safe savings lane. This is your basic savings account or low-risk bonds. To hit $1 million here in 30 years, you'd need about $320,000 upfront. Safe, sure, but slow. Lane 2, 6%, the balanced fund lane. A mix of stocks and bonds, a bit of risk but more potential. Here, you'd need around $175,000. Lane 3, 8%. The stock market average. The sweet spot for most long-term investors. With this rate, your starting amount drops to $100,000. Lane 4, 10%, the fast lane. Aggressive funds, higher volatility, but potentially big rewards. Here, just $58,000 could grow into $1 million in 30 years. Each 2% increase in annual returns nearly slashes the required starting amount in half. That's compounding hidden power. It doesn't just reward your patience, it multiplies every tiny bit of growth you can squeeze out. So, the next time someone says 2% doesn't matter, remember, in the world of compounding, 2% can mean the difference between a lifetime of saving and a lifetime of freedom. But here's the hard truth. The biggest mistake isn't choosing the wrong lane, it's stopping the ride halfway. Compounding only works when it's left alone. The moment you withdraw early, panic sell during a dip, or skip those regular contributions, the snowball you've been building starts to melt. The rule is simple. Once you start, keep your hands off. So what's the magic number that separates slow momentum from unstoppable growth? $100,000. It's not random, it's the tipping point where compounding stops being theory and starts being visible. At a modest 6% return, $100,000 earns $6,000 in the first year. Nothing flashy, but watch what happens as time does its work. By year 10, that annual growth swells to about $10,000. By year 20, it's around $18,000 a year, and you didn't lift a finger. That's the inflection point where your money starts working harder than you do. The growth becomes self-sustaining. Compounding begins saving more for you each year than you're able to set aside yourself. It's like reaching the top of a hill and finally feeling gravity on your side. From that point on, the snowball doesn't just roll, it accelerates. So, the first $100,000, that's not just a goal. It's the gate you pass through on your way to financial freedom. And while starting early lets your snowball grow, another technique accelerates that growth. Reinvesting your gains. Think of every dollar as a worker. If you pull them out of the field too soon, they stop producing. But if you reinvest in those workers, they start training others, multiplying effort and output without extra hours from you. Reinvestment isn't some secret strategy, it's just quiet discipline. When you reinvest your dividends, interest, or gains back into your investment, something magical happens. Your returns start earning their own returns. This one simple habit, automatic reinvestment, can literally double or even triple your long-term results without adding a single extra dollar from your pocket. So while others are chasing hot tips, your money is quietly multiplying in the background, getting stronger every month. Let's bring it down to earth. How can an ordinary person actually reach that first $100,000? The answer isn't luck, it's math mixed with patience. If you save about $1,000 a month with 8% annual growth, you'll hit $100,000 in less than 7 years. Drop that to $600 a month, and it still takes less than 10 years. Even at $300 a month, you'll get there in less than 15 years. It's not about how much you earn, it's about how long you let your money work. Every deposit, no matter how small, adds momentum to your snowball. Compounding doesn't reward wealth, it rewards time. So if you're sitting there thinking, "It's too late for me," remember this. The best time to start was 10 or 15 years ago. The second best time? Right now. And here's something most people forget. You don't need to be some stock-picking genius to win this game. Forget chasing headlines or guessing which company will skyrocket next. One simple low-cost index fund, tracking the broader market, can quietly deliver 6 to 10% returns over time. That's it. Keep adding to your investment every month, no matter what the news says. Because history has already written the ending. Time, not timing, wins the game. So, back to the real question, what's the smallest amount that truly lets compounding work? It's $100,000. Not a millionaire's number, but the first step that separates dreamers from doers. It's where growth becomes visible, where your balance starts working for you instead of you working for it. And the best part? It's reachable. Regular people hit it through time, consistency, and discipline. Once you reach that milestone, the system feeds itself. The snowball doesn't just roll, it starts pulling you downhill with it. So how do you actually get there? Here are the 3 quiet moves that build your first 6-figure snowball. The moment your paycheck hits, transfer a chunk automatically. Don't think, don't hesitate. Money you never see is money you never miss. Set it, forget it, and let time handle the rest. Use your skills, freelancing, tutoring, or weekend gigs. Every extra dollar is fuel for your compounding engine. It's not about working forever, it's about front-loading your future freedom. Audit your life. Subscriptions, hidden fees, mindless spending, kill them all. Redirect those silent leaks into your investment account. You'll be shocked at how much momentum you can create just by tightening the belt a bit. Stack these 3 and $100,000 stops being a fantasy. It becomes a timeline. Because compounding doesn't reward talkers, it rewards doers. Compounding isn't luck, it's not timing, it's math, powered by patience. The sooner you start, the less you need to invest. The later you begin, the steeper the climb. But the destination? Still the same. One day, you'll look back and realize your snowball didn't just make you money, it gave you freedom. And that's the quiet truth behind compounding. Start your snowball today, let time do the heavy lifting, and watch how patience turns ordinary savings into freedom. Subscribe for more wealth-building breakdowns on topics like this that actually work. We publish fresh content weekly. See you at the next one.